Hello everybody, Ange here, and welcome to a new reaction series on the channel. This time it's Princess Principal, as you could have seen by the title of this video. Why Princess Principal? Well, I've been browsing my watch later list on Mao, and amongst all the 300 something anime, something around that, Princess Principal kinda stood out to me, and it was made by Studio 3 Hertz, which is the studio responsible for Flip Flappers. And I just got done watching Flip Flappers not so long ago, and I really like that, and I want to see what else Studio 3 Hertz has to offer. I also like the aesthetic, at least the aesthetic of the cover image, because I haven't seen the anime itself yet. That will happen now. Anything else? Not really. I really haven't looked into it. It's mostly just a blind reaction. I know there are spies, like girl spies, lolly spies, something of that sort. And seeing how it's an anime by Studio 3 Hertz, I can expect some sort of symbolism to also play the part here. As for what file I'm using, because that's important, I'm using oh fuck, where is it? Come on. Akihito subs. Just so you know, just so you can sync up your copy perfectly, and so you can have the same subs that I have. If Akihito subs aren't the best, do let me know. I'll look into some other subs. If you know what other subs are good, again, do let me know, and I will use those. Anything else as far as groundskeeping is concerned? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that's it. I'm gonna be watching Princess Principal Episode 1 by Akihito Subs by Studio 3 Hertz, and some other studio, I believe, helped them with that. Or was it 3 Hertz that helped that other studio? I don't know. I will honestly admit that I don't know how the production of it looked. It seems to be getting good reviews though, good scores, so I'm hoping we're gonna see something nice. Is there anything else I would like to mention? I'm sorry that I constantly go like, oh, is there anything else? But it's really my first time working with a camera, working with this kind of content as well. So I will sometimes try to, reach deep into my mind to find stuff that needs to be said. I hope I will get better with time, as is with everything. We do get better at things with time. Okay, I need to quit stalling. It's been 4 minutes already and we haven't even started yet. So, again, Princess Principal, Episode 1. If you wanna watch Episode 2 right now, as this has been released, I'm releasing all those episodes a week early on Patreon. They're the exact same, they're just early. So if you don't want to wait, you can go there. If you're fine with waiting a week, I guess, although it's not really waiting if all episodes released at the same cadence, just shifted by a week, then you're free to watch this. It will be a timer-based reaction, as always, because YouTube doesn't like copyrighted content in videos. You're gonna see subs. Actually, let me turn this on. Exactly, you're gonna see subs at the bottom of the screen, right here. So you will be able to sync up your copy. There's also gonna be a timer that I add in post, and sync up to the video as best as I can. And yeah, and I might release a version with picture-in-picture here somewhere in this corner on BitChute or on Mega or somewhere like that. You'll be able to read about it down in the description. Yet again, let's not stall any further. I'm grabbing the focus of VLC, and we can start this episode 1 of Princess Principal in 3, 2, 1, now. Some sort of World War III situation. It would seem so. London Wall. So like the Berlin Wall, but in London for a change. Okay, I like the aesthetic. I dig it. Very diesel punk. Although, kinda steampunk, kinda diesel punk. Okay. I already love the OP. I already love the OP. Who made it? I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check out the band that made this OP. Magic. Okay. So it's not just steampunk, dieselpunk technology, there's also magic. The best possible combo, if you ask me. Steampunk with magic is chef's kiss. Oh, I'm gonna love this anime. The sound is great. Okay, so it's not entirely magic, it's some sort of technology that lets you use magic. Okay, we're getting funky in here. So a magic substance that lets you use magic, essentially. To a limited degree. And we have some shinobi girl. And our ticket out of here. If it's CG, it's really well made. I would assume so. The rumble of the magic. The sound. The visuals are one thing, but the sound, damn. They went all out. Okay, so they're still school students. It's their base of operations, what else? And that. I'm guessing she's a princess from the title? Yep. She's a princess and she belongs to the principal team. That's why Princess Principal. Understandable. That's a big school. And looks interesting, like a factory. Kinda, sorta. Although I guess it's just the architecture of that era that has that look to pretty much everything. Is he gonna become a teacher or a love interest? Or neither? If not a chamber pot, then what then? He left someone behind. It's possible. Oh. Can you discuss those things so freely in the open? That's an option. I'm guessing she was split from her family. I love the aesthetic of this whole show. Changing costumes. Grabbing some sedatives, I'm assuming. Although, how would she know they're sedatives? I don't know. He was kidnapped. Sedate the other patients in plain view. You didn't take her? Just sedate her and carry her out. And treat her on the other side of the wall. Like, literally? Life insurance? Yep. True. The more you sneak around, the more suspicious it is. I love this style of eyebrows, by the by. Hmm. Maybe she was poisoned on purpose to make you defect. Yeah. And that's probably why she became a spy. Yeah, she was taken in by spies and raised to be a spy. Gotcha. Well, I guess we still have a couple of days to figure out his sister situation. And what are you up to? Hmm. Is he a double agent? Pretending to be a defector but spying for the other country or something? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Ooh, that's a pretty view. That's a pretty view. Double agent, yeah. Yep. Gun? Probably a gun. I love the movement here in this whole scene. Audience not granted. Yeah. Playing some 4D chess here. A soundtrack. No mask or anything? Yep. Nowhere to go. You fucked up massively. Everything's a lie. What was that red subtitle? Yeah, that too was a lie. The insurance money will heal the sister. Is that the play here? It is the play here. She's been accepted to the ballet school, and now she will be cured. The ED is also in English. The words don't necessarily make any sense, but it's in English, alright. And that was Princess Principal, episode 1. Let's go in this mode. And why are you like this? Why are you weird? Yeah, episode 1 still. Episode 1 still. Okay. Full screen. Let me take off my headphones real quick. Oh wow, I forgot how my voice sounds without headphones. Okay, let's get into the meat of it, because I really loved the first episode. I didn't expect it to get quite this dark, to be honest with you. I really didn't expect Eric, or whatever his name was, to die. But he did. I had different expectations here. I expected it to be a spy anime, but somewhat closer to like Tante Opera Milky Holmes rather than this. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining because the world being kind of dark means it's gonna have some depth. And I like depth. So let's go through it real quick. Are there any notable things to mention? The OP. The OP is certainly a notable thing to mention. It's amazing. I love the OP. I'm gonna listen to it like outside of watching Princess Principal for sure. Opening theme is The Other Side of the Wall, created by Void Chords Feet Maru. Let me Google that real quick. The Other Side of the Wall, Void Chords. There it is, with lyrics. It's on Spotify. Hell yeah. Okay. So it's available as its own song. I'm gonna listen to it for sure. In general, the music and the sound design in this series is so great. Why are you not... Do I have to like constantly press space? So it sometimes shows the new frame, it sometimes doesn't. What if I... Okay, if I go like this, then I guess it works. But yeah, the sound, the rumble, I won't be able to find the precise moment in this chase scene, but in this chase scene there was a moment, I think it was mostly when she enveloped that other car in magic, yeah. This moment here. The rumble of magic here. It's such a small details, right? Adding that low rumble besides all those other sounds happening, but it adds so much. In my headphones, it felt like a really good rumble on your controller that doesn't take you out of whatever you're playing, but enhances the experience. It's that. I felt the vibrations. I didn't just hear the sound, I felt the vibrations, and I fucking love it. I loved sound design here. Now that I'm looking at it, is it CG? It probably is. Let's not kid ourselves, it probably is CG, but it's good. The darkness certainly helps here. And overall, the grittiness, yeah, that was CG movement, for sure. But as you're watching it, you don't really notice. There was just one moment where I really noticed CG. It was a scene of some doors and a couple of spinning things around them. Then those spinning things on the sides of the screen, they really did look CG. But that was not the center of attention. That was not where our attention was supposed to be, so I'm gonna be a little bit more lenient on that. Side things, just somewhere in the background enhancing the scene. Sure, use CG there, as long as it's not really egregious. But everything main, everything important to the story is actually drawn, is actually 2D. And that's what matters, really. What do we have here? What's next? Lies, lies, lies. I have a feeling he's not always lying. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that she sometimes really does speak the truth. And I have a feeling that she hides some deeper trauma or something of that sort. And lying, or at least saying that whatever she says is a lie, is her way of coping with that. Maybe we'll go through her trauma through the series. Maybe not. It's just 12 episodes. We might not have the time. Although I guess depends on what's gonna be the overarching plot of the series. Are we gonna be introduced to some big bad, to a rival organization or something like that, and we're gonna have to deal with that throughout the episodes? Or is it gonna be more character focused? There's five, six characters in the main cast, something like that. So I could see spending an episode or two per character to talk a little bit about them. I can see the series going both ways. Either be a goal focused, right? There is an immediate threat from the other country. They wanna wage war, or they release some kaiju from under the sea and wanna use it to destroy the other country, and we have to prevent it as spies. I can see it going that way, but I also can see it going the way of character development and the whole spy business being more pushed into the background. And I like both eventualities. I wouldn't mind either. Was there anything that I skipped worth of note? Not really. There are students at a school, so we're kind of getting into the trope of school students saving the world. Although I guess it makes more sense here than some made up magic school with the chosen one that's, of course, the protagonist, and now the school students have to save the world from an immediate disaster, something like that. So it's not that, at least. That's all I can say about it. Oh, those spinning things. That's clearly CG. But they're on the sides, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me all that much. Hospital. Yeah, she doesn't want to see them. Cavorite poisoning. So I'm assuming Cavorite is the thing that gives them their magical powers or whatever. Yeah, and makes their eyes glow. Can I skip frame by frame? That's not skipping frame by frame. That's doing some weird shit. Okay, I'm not gonna skip frame by frame then. We know that she has Cavorite poisoning. We know that she has bruised the knuckles on her toes. And I was wondering, what's up with that? Ballerina feet. She's a ballerina. She wanted to be a ballerina at least. And we got a nice resolution to that bit of a plot. Those two, I like their friendly competition kinda. Maybe not competition, but I like their overall chemistry. We haven't really met them. We haven't really met anybody besides Ange. Or rather, we did meet them, but we didn't get to know them. We didn't get to spend time with any of them outside of purely mostly just action scenes. But I'm excited to know more about those characters. Although I can see Ange being our protagonist. Night, 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 talking, talking, stars, stars. I'm assuming in this moment when he had the open mouth and didn't speak, this moment He was considering speaking out about himself being a double spy. I'm assuming it might have been a possibility. Hard to tell though, but I'd say that's what it was, because the next scene with him we see is he releases the dove with intel. So that would check out. Of course, the dove gets captured, and here we have the counter spy agency, I guess, the spies from the other country. Yeah, captured the message. Here's our shinobi girl sneaking around with her katana. When they were busy studying the art of spying, she was busy studying the blade. And her study of the blade turned out to be useful. Here we get a Chekhov's gun, kinda Chekhov's gun, I guess, with the hurt feet. The jig is up. Talk to our boss, and we have this little lolly girl who can imitate voice of other people. I remember briefly reading about it in the description that one of them can do that. It's her, apparently. That's our girl who can imitate voices. Guns not loaded, of course, they would secure themselves. And he knows he's gonna die. Life insurance. Everything was a lie. I'm not gonna kill you. That's a lie. Yep, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. That's a lot of lies in a short time span. Nice touch with the red subtitles. Kinda. But there wasn't really any precedent for that. Like, if each time she was lying the subs were red, but then that would be a deviation from the original, because the original without any subtitles has no way of showing that she lies. I guess it's just a little bit of artistic liberty that the sub people taken. I'm not against it. As long as it's not overused, I'm not against it. And the visuals, yet again, visuals are striking. This little, you can't see my cursor, but this rainbow here, my camera is mirrored, but you know what I'm pointing at. This little not chromatic aberration, what am I saying? It appears on the lens when you're pointed at a strong source of light. I love it. I love how they imitate using an actual camera. And he's found dead in Thames, but the sister's operation was covered by the life insurance that he just about signed. She's gonna be healthy. She already got the letter of recommendation or something to the ballet school. She no longer has a brother, but she has a future, which is nice. Now, I mentioned visuals. I'm not gonna find them anymore, but you know what visuals I meant. I talked about them during the episode itself. I really like the visuals of this series. Both the sound design is on point and the visuals are on point. What year was it made in? Princess Principal on Mal 2017. Summer 2017. Oh, and the other studio that made it was Actas. Actas, who also made Girls und Panzer. Okay, Girls und Panzer, a lot of Girls und Panzer. Anything else I would recognize in their portfolio? Just a lot of girls und Panzer. Some idol master. More girls und Panzer. More girls und Panzer. Holy shit, that's a lot of girls und Panzer. Shin Megami Tensei. Mostly just girls und Panzer. So they have experience in making 3D vehicles, and now that I think about it, the textures on the 3D cars, they were reminiscent of the textures on tanks in Girls und Panzer. Yeah, I can see how the same studio helped make this series. I absolutely can see that. And the visuals are they're just great. What else can I say about them? You saw it. You saw those visuals. As well as I did. You know they're great. I don't have to continue praising them to high heavens because you've seen it yourselves. And the sound design, again, let me reiterate, just to let it sink in. The sound effects were amazing. Really, truly amazing. Both the sound design and the soundtrack. Sometimes in anime the soundtrack is really great, but the sound design is kinda whatever. Like there is sound of slice and shoot and boom boom, but not much beside that. Here there is that rumble to the car engine. There's that rumble to the magic, and I really like that. Kinda reminds me of sound design in Yojo Senki, where every shoot, every shot, and every magic spell would have that little extra, that little bit of glass shattering sound, those extra layers, the reverb, the echo. They really did go all out. If you've seen it, if you've watched this episode on like shitty speakers or on a phone or something, watch it again in headphones, with headphones, while wearing headphones connected to your device, so you can really appreciate the sound design, because it is something to be appreciated. And what else can I say? I'm gonna switch this out, and we're gonna end this commentary episode here. I'm gonna be waiting for more of Princess Principal, definitely. Well, not waiting. I have everything downloaded right now, so there's no need for me to wait, except time constraints. I only have like half an hour more, and this episode has been recording for 50 minutes now, so I won't be able to fit the second one in my day today. But I'll certainly get back to this series as soon as I can, because I already enjoy it, and I have a feeling that I will enjoy it even more with time. So, that's gonna be it from me for today. If you liked the episode, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike, but tell me why so I can improve. Comment about the episode, about my reaction. Subscribe if you want to be notified about future episodes in this series and in other series as well. And do all the good stuff. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Cheers.